finding an avenue where they're comfortable sort of to express something about how they're feeling would probably be my advice. I guess it's like if I was like a significant other or like a parent or something, I mean, the key thing is understanding kind of, I guess, if they needed to communicate to someone, whether it's like a treating team, I guess, for instance, would be sort of what has changed for them. So just understanding what has changed for them, sort of what do they feel like, what do they feel like they're holding on to? I guess that's sort of like what precipitated like sort of those events. I don't know, it's very hard to look at it from a non-clinician perspective. I've sort of never really, I don't know if I've ever really thought about it in that way.
Well, I
But it's,
suppose if you're thinking of artwork, that could be poetry, that could be writing, or sometimes, like I know when, especially with a lot of young people, it's just through music. It's just pick a
yeah,
song of how you feel at the moment and let's
yeah,
talk about that.
yeah.
You don't have to be an art therapist to sit down and let that person create something.
I mean, being open and showing like understanding and just understanding like people can't always talk about what's going on for them if they're so traumatized. So just having an awareness of what trauma can do to someone. I mean, you can read online about the effects of trauma. Um, so look, every dynamic and every person is different, but maybe shared experience is important for connecting with someone and feeling like you can find something sort of positive or find something to like, yeah, reconnect with each other if there's, you feel like there's a bit of a block.
Well, yeah, I suppose it kind of go like what's great about art is it's external, so it is a shared experience. Because when we normally mental health illness does feel very isolating, and often it can be so internal. Whether it's psychosis, so hearing voices or hallucinations, or just the anxiety, it can be such a certain feeling and really hard to express. So any way, and it's so internal that any kind of external way of showing that, and of course we do that with words all the time, but words just don't cut it a lot of the time to really express some of these things. And it's such a, we call it like, you know, like in our head to create the verbal language. But if it is just like listening to a song and just being, this is how I feel, and just hearing it, it's immediately a shared experience that you're both witnessing because it's externalized. Even if you can't completely understand how that person is feeling in that song, you're both still witnessing it. And that's what we always talk about, like with art therapy and in the art therapy space, it's a shared witnessing. Even if no one talks about the artwork, it's still a shared witness of that person's expression.